Right. Hello, hello.
Oh, it needs to catch the game here. There it goes. Hello, Scales. This is the game where we met almost a year ago exactly. Yes, indeed, Bio. The Windwaker. I just need my controller to connect now. It doesn't want to. Why does it not want to? That is a good question. We'll get there in a second, I guess. Come on. You were connected a second ago. Now you're just like, no. I don't really feel like it. I was never a tyrannical Minecraft overlord. I would never do such a thing. There we go. Okay. Let's get in to the Windwaker HD. This is going to be a bit of a shorter one tonight. This is about one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. Super original name. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. Begrudging the princess's slight, he became the evil pig dude. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would come again to save them, but he never showed. Oh, but the hero did not appear. Same thing. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom, none remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but the legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in green of the fields, they aspire to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Yeah, I heard he's herding goats in a weird forest village somewhere, being trained by the skeleton of the actual hero of time. The big dude said he'd be. You're just writing your own version of this story, huh? We gave the kids knives anyway. Hey, look, all right. The knives come in handy. Nobody's tripped and poked their eye out that has, you know, been reported. Paraphrasing, yeah. That's. I mean, it's pretty much what you said. My goal for this stream is to beat Dragon Roost Island, and I think that'll be the good stopping point. I knew you'd be here. Yeah, you little weirdo. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea when I play with the gulls. I call it Ariel's Lookout. So do you remember what day it is today? Bro, same. Same. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? It's my birthday. Whoa. Apparently I couldn't care less. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? How does one play with gulls? No, you put a pear on top of your head. What do you mean, how do you play with gulls? Okay, there's the targeting button. God, I don't like that. This game does not play nicely with the Switch Pro controller. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Oh god, it like... Oh my god. It's got like delayed inputs. Okay, there we go. I might have to switch over to the Xbox controller or something I can plug in. This is going to be a little bit much. I've been waiting for you, Knight. Try these on. Oh, look, Grandma, I'm shy. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Yeah. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day you become the same age as the hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the old days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does this all make sense to you? I guess. Isn't that nice? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. You don't know how far that soup's going to take me, Meemaw. You don't know where that soup's going to go. It's going to see more things than anyone on this island ever has. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister. Yes, Meemaw. God, I'm definitely gonna have to swap to a different controller. This is it's very delayed. Oh my god, that's what I mean. I was tapping it to the left to try and line myself up with the bridge, and it just wasn't taking, and then it just took all the inputs at once. All right, hold on. While we're sitting here, while we're not doing anything important, I'm gonna get the old Xbox controller plugged in so we can not have this awfulness. All right, we're gonna go with this one. Sure, emulated controller. Error code. Don't you dare error me out of this fucking game. Oh my god. Oh, you suck. Is there any way that I can... Don't do this to me. Yeah, I plugged in a different controller and it crashed. It's always in this damn game. It's always this game where, at least I'm not super far into it. We didn't lose a bunch of progress. We're literally right at the start. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. That's not the worst. That was my fault. I plugged a controller in, and apparently the game didn't like that. However, it's probably didn't save. It probably didn't save my my stuff. So please connect the Wii U Pro controller. Oh my god. Okay. Are we just not? Shit. Hold on. It's gonna be A, B, X, Y, L, R. There. Start. Okay. Think we're good now? Oh, yep. There it all goes. It's gone. That's not... Alright. Alright. I ain't sitting through all this again. 8 times speed, baby. It's not working. Oh, I can skip it. Oh, thank God. That's fine. We just have to sit through this again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're running it back. Run it back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, David. I'm still gonna emulate them. I'm swapping my input settings, so hopefully this doesn't make the whole game just fuck itself. Okay. I consider this legit. I'm playing the game, aren't I? Why does it matter what hardware it comes from? Yep, it's my birthday. You what on GameCube or Wii U? Duber? Duber? Dubre. All right. Here's close. All right, we just read all this. Come on, Meemaw. I gotta go save the world. You don't know it yet. But that's what's gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna save real quick. Alright, I need to change 2 more controls. I need to switch Z and L. There we go. There we go. Okay. I had the Z and L buttons switch between the bumpers. I wanted them the way they are now. I don't like the bumper being my target. I wanted it to be the trigger. Look at that. I can actually walk across a bridge now. Hell yeah. The controller's not lagging behind for 3 seconds. This game does look significantly better on the HD edition, I will say. I've only ever played this like once, and I think we only got through what's it called? Dragon Roost, and then we stopped. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. Dope. Do you like it? I'm letting you borrow my special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you so lucky? Sure. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. Hey, Birdman. Bird person. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? How has nobody seen that big-ass bird until now? It's been scooping little girls up for, like, weeks, and we're just now finding it. Bam! Right across the face. Get fucked, bird. This is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. They should have continued this timeline. That would have been kind of cool. Like the world, like the water levels went back down or something. I hope the rumors are true for the next set of games. Or the next, I shouldn't say set, but the next game. It's going to be like... where you can switch between the overworld, Hyrule and Lower basically. Finally home, but are you home with a cheese stuffed crust pizza? That's the real question, Stella. I had a pizza today. It wasn't a cheese stuffed crust. I just had a frozen one. And then I went to the gym, sweated like a stuck pig. So, who says you can't have 2 days and 2 nights in a week? Full remaster of OT. Oh my god, if that happens, dude. That will be on this channel so fucking fast. You have no idea. What? That's what I'm doing. Targeting, tilt forward, and B. Okay, that time it worked. Very good, keep thrusting. I don't think an old man should be telling a child to keep thrusting when he's home alone with him. Oops. God damn it. It's gonna keep throwing me off because I have B and A switched. If there's an Ocarina Time remaster, that will probably be the one time you guys ever see me 100% a game. I would be just so in awe. Also, oh fuck, after we finish this Zelda month, there's another cool thing I want to try that just came out recently, and it's Breath of the Wild entirely in VR, like the full game playable in VR. I don't know if I would do a full playthrough on the channel, but I think it would be cool to just get in there and like play around with it for like a couple hours. I need the shield, though. Oh, do I go to the... I just take the sword and go to the woods, that's right. Eat leftovers for lunch. Making that game in VR sounds like it would cause a lot of stress. I just want to see a first-person perspective of a guardian. I think that would be absolutely insane. Can you imagine you're just like gallivanting through Hyrule Field and you just like turn around and there's a guardian there and he's like, "You got a pretty mouth." Shoots a laser at you. Just point blank. I think it would be fun. I do think it would be very stressful, but fun all the same. If Nintendo decides to leave the gaming space, they really should fully remaster. Oh yeah, all the Zeldas and Star Fox. I feel like they're saving that for like when they really, really screw up. And they're like, wait guys, wait, you still like us because we remastered these games. I feel like that's when they're going to release those. I could be wrong. It seems like something Nintendo would do. Ouch. Yeah, you're alright. Wow, what is with that get up? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... I think it's funny that, like, they almost had her. Literally, Ganon almost had Zelda, and the bird got smacked in the face with a rock and lost her. And then took my sister in her place. Literally so close. Hoy, big brother. Stupid bird. I will say it's impressive that he snatched her right off that bridge without breaking the bridge. You were working on an AC and the homeowner turned on the breaker. Oh, fuck. Are you good? That sounds like it would hurt. I think for old Zelda games, Windwaker is the only game I need more hearts, just because the big worm. The worm-like Ganon fight? Oh, yeah, where he's like squiggling around on the ground. That part's not too bad. Yeah, I definitely did save you. I'm just breezing through this. I've only got like another hour and a half to play, so I want to try and get through as much of this as possible. Next time we'll slow down and read some of this. It's bad for you because your aim sucks. Yeah, that part is a little difficult to aim. You're not wrong. I can't fault you for that. I have seen people where, like, they shoot the tail once and then Ganon, like, flops and they can snipe it again. Luckily, it didn't touch the wire straight up. Probably would have... Oh, yeah. I mean, if you were touching the hot wire when they flipped it on, that's too much voltage straight into your bones. Holding something metallic and it arced over 5 inches. Ooh. That probably scared the fuck out of you, too. When shit arcs, it's loud. Well, I'm glad you're alright. You just need to be able to buy all the older Nintendo games on eShop. You know, you can emulate, but it'd be nice to show them, like, hey, look. That's true. More people would probably pay for the Nintendo Online. Yeah, for real. Name of the game. But yeah, for real, why'd they turn the breaker back on? Like, that's the first rule of thumb. When somebody's working on your house, you don't touch anything until they're done. Especially the breaker. Like, if they're working on an electronic component, if the breaker's flipped, it's probably flipped because, hey, guess what? They're there working on it. It's a PSA. Don't touch the breaker when there's a maintenance guy working on stuff that requires the breaker to be off. Because their microwave wasn't... They put their fucking Hot Pocket before your life. I would have straight up left that job right then and there. I'd have been like, enjoy your half-frozen Hot Pocket and not working AC. I'm out of here. You just tried to fucking kill me. The microwave will keep you cool. Sure as shit can't defrost that Hot Pocket you're trying to eat. Hope your tooth fucking breaks. Apparently you weren't worth a Hot Pocket. They tried to kill you over it. I think you're worth more than a Hot Pocket. You would have thrown a spoon in the microwave before you left. I would have just taken the capacitor off their outside AC unit and said, shit's broke, get a new one. Just leave. Or wire it backwards, put the negative on the positive terminal and vice versa. Watch their AC burn. And then when the fire department comes over and they're like, wow, why did you wire this wrong? Be like, man, I was so distraught because they accidentally flipped the breaker on and electrocuted me. I guess my brain was a little fuzzy. A little bit of static in the brain. I'm not condoning arson. Please don't think that that's what I'm using this platform for. It would never turn off. Yeah, rack up their bill. Fuck them. For real, grab a cookie, grab something that you don't need to cook. Somebody's literally working on the electrics of your house. You're gonna flip the breaker while they're in the middle of a job. That's ridiculous. Were they like 20 years old and just like fresh out into the world? Like what happened that they thought flipping the breaker? They couldn't have been that fresh in the world. They knew where the breaker was. Oh my god, I already missed the first jump. We're off to a good start. Does it even count for the first try if I didn't land on the platform? I don't think it does. I think this is first try right here. Ready? I'm declaring this one the first try. First try, baby. Shriek and Rumple as millennials? Oh. No, I've never seen that photo, but you said millennial, so I'm so sorry you had to work at their house. I'm surprised they weren't trying to eat Tide Pods. Or was that Gen X? Or they weren't trying to eat a Hot Pocket, they were trying to microwave a Tide Pod, huh? We're millennials? Okay, fair enough. I don't know the generations. I don't care. Our generation's not much better than Gen Z or whatever the new fucking one is. We just don't give a fuck. Purple hair and little girl anime stickers on your car can brush. No, they wouldn't get murdered. They'd be fine. You just play with the wiring a little bit. That's all. Something funny. Like every time they like flip the switch, it reverses the fan or something. So instead of pushing air through, it's sucking air back the other way. I don't know. You could probably do something funny like that. Leave a like a whole fish in one of their vents. And they're like, why does it smell like rotting fish in here? Just all the time. Go to their TV remote. Since they flipped the breaker on you, go to their TV remote and just take their TV remote and then drive past their house every so often and change the channel. Just drive by, and when you see them watching TV, just change the channel. Turn the volume all the way up. 200, isn't that crazy? No, that's like 12 degrees shy of boiling, they'd probably be okay. Or if you get a call for service back there, come back and like leave something there that and they're like, when did we get this lamp? Just mess with them. Go to Goodwill, buy something weird, buy one of those like Billy Bass fish and just stick it on their wall somewhere. And just have it set to go off like every 15 minutes. They can never take it down. Just have to listen to Billy Bass. Okay. Oops. There's gonna be a call for service. Yeah, it's probably gonna be for the breaker panel next time. Like, yeah, it looks like there's some like human skin fused to one of the breakers. I don't know what that is, but your guy was here, so could you like come fix that? Be like, motherfucker, it's your fault. That's fine. That's right, there's a physical crouch button. Oh my god, what is it? What? Why can I not crouch? Oh my god, it's because I was holding something. When he was cleaning the duck, he went into this college kid's room and the amount of used fun time. Oh, yeah. That's gross. I remember when I was working for a moving company, we were moving this like 30-year-old woman, and one of the boxes we put on the truck started vibrating quite aggressively. Always a fun time when you get exposed like that, right? It's a very, very distinct vibrating sound. Wasn't like a wasn't like a phone. It's a very, very long and sustained vibration. Until I imagine the batteries ran out. At least pick up your dildos before somebody comes over. Like, I feel like that's just a given. Stop it. People be nasty though. I remember there was one house we moved that had spiders everywhere, just everywhere, and we didn't realize it until we loaded everything onto the truck. Oh my god, I keep getting confused about what button is what. Because I've got A set to my B. I need to change it. It's gonna fuck with my brain too much. Actually, before we do that, let's save. Just in the off chance that the game decides to freeze again. Okay, A is gonna be B, B is A. Okay. Maybe that'll help my brain understand what's going on. Okay, so that's my swing button. Okay. So in the top right, it says A to swing, B to throw, but on my controller, it's B to swing, A to throw. But I look up there and I see the button pattern, not what the button is, and I just gamer instinct takes over, and I try and push what I see on the pattern. I was working on this old lady's home. Next thing you know, she walks in with lipsticks and a dress for my coworker and was hitting on him the whole time. Oh, I bet you taunt him about that regularly. I would. I sure would. I remember when I was a dispatcher for a trucking company, I had these old ladies call, and they were so encapsulated by my voice, and they're like, we could listen to you talk all day. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'm trying to work, so if you could just like tell me what you need so I can go and do that, that'd be great. It was like 3 or 4 like middle-aged women. Just they wouldn't let me work. They just wanted to hear me talk, and I was like, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can hear it every day. Okay, I don't think we need to get that one up. I don't think that one points at the wall. That Xbox controller life. When you are a gamer and you play so many different systems, your brain just kind of knows which ones to associate them with. And when you're playing a game on a system that the controller is not for, your brain tries to associate it with the native controller, but it just doesn't work. It's bad. I swear if these rats. You guys feel awkward when people are in the house working? I tend to just sit on my couch. I hired them for a job. That's crazy, you fuck-ass rat! Bro, what just happened? What just happened to the camera? That was interesting, though. In the normal version, like, the second they see you, you're just done. But I had time to run around there. Water bottles and mind your business. I would imagine, like, the worst is when people are, like, hovering over your shoulder and, like, recommending what you should do. It's like, motherfucker, you called me here to do this for you. If you think you know how to do it, then just fucking do it. That's what would piss me off. Because I know you get people like that. You have to. Because there's always somebody that thinks they know what they're doing. That it's just, it's a given. How did I get past that guy? How did he not see me at all? You just feel bad kicking back watching TV while they're working hard at something. They pull up a chair and just watch and try and make small talk with you because they think we're going to be slick or something. Oh, that would annoy me too. I don't like small talk. It's like when somebody's cutting my hair. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Just cut my hair so I can leave. Pulling up a chair is wild, though. Just fucking stand. Like, someone's like going into your crawl space. So what? They just pull a chair up to the opening and they're just like yelling at you through the hole. Like, what? Don't stop right there. Keep walking. There we go. All right. Practicing some of that there patience. For a woman, it takes a lot longer to get your hair done, so talking is a must. Otherwise, it would be awkward silence for an hour. Yeah, no, my haircut takes like 15 minutes max. I don't want to converse with you in those 15 minutes. Them's just the rules. So what do you? They're like, so what are you up to this weekend? Fuck if I know. Chilling at home. Like, you're cutting my hair. What, do you want to come out and party with me or something? It's like, put the fries in the bag, except put the hair clippings on the floor. Like, just do your job. Yeah, I think they changed it. The moderator logo things. What kind of wrench? A ratchet wrench, a socket wrench. The one girl like doesn't even have blonde hair. Why did the bird take her? I know, that's why I said ratchet, Stella. What kind of wrench? A turning wrench. One that makes things loosey, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. But also, if you go too much righty-tighty, you get lefty-loosey and righty-loosey. And that's when you know your whole weekend's ruined. Ganondorf was locked away in a sacred realm to be held in, but he must have been eating good because he's fucking fat in this one. Why did your one message not come through that says water dripping down your face and clippings hitting you in the head over and over again? Great time to talk. Why did that get filtered out? I'm saying I know that's a ratchet ironically. However, when the bolt becomes a lefty loosey and a righty loosey, that's when you know your whole weekend's over. Have you finally come to your senses? Bro, I just got yeeted by a bird. Give me a second. Now this boat's talking to me. Yeah, now we got a project. Yeah, now I got to extract the bolt, retap the hole, get a new bolt to fit the thing, and hopefully it's not like the header for your engine, that it needs to be a perfect seal. And it's like, it can go bad quick. I only know that this is a wrench. But is it an adjustable wrench or is it just a standard wrench? Yo, what's going on, Dread? How you doing? And now there's just one slide. Exactly. And you take it to the mechanic and they're just like, what the fuck? Grinded RuneScape? Hell yeah. I can finally achieve 16 FPS on old school RuneScape, so my computer upgrades were definitely worth it. But no, in all honesty, I went from getting like 20 to 30 FPS on Star Citizen in populated areas to I get over like 70, and then I get almost 200 in space now, and it's great. I love it. I forget what we're supposed to do here. Oh yeah, that's right. Here we go. Game changer? Oh, super game changer. OSRS, what kind of Bible game? Hey, look, that game still holds up. Alright. 8-ball, please. I don't feel like answering that one. How you doing tonight, Alex? Streamlabs is also a moderator, Stella. It's also got the shield. Also, why is Tingle in jail? He's like the least threatening person on the planet. What could Tingle have possibly done to get thrown in jail? Other than thinking he's a child. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that could be it. That's what Stella was just commenting on. I think it was like in the last couple of days, to be honest. Begging 8-ball to see your wife and kids. Gonna give you an, Indeed. My favorite question that got the best answer that I've seen 8-ball give was literally last night when I said we're gonna go fuck Majora in the mouth, and Alex goes, 8-ball, does Majora consent? And it goes, yes, but actually no. That shit was so good. 8-ball has shown mercy on you this day, Minty. 8-ball is a merciful god. You can now send letters and tingle bottles by using it. Nobody... no. Fuck out of here. I don't care about the Meverse. Yeah, and this is the... I think this is the game you found me on, too, isn't it, Dread? Or it's when you first started chatting. I'm actually considering starting up a little shop here and there, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. Oh, God. 80? Sure. Okay, we gotta go get money. Twilight Princess and the Arbiter Grounds. I think we played Windwaker before Twilight Princess, though, because I did all the games in order when I first started again. I did. I had so many viewers on that stream, it was wild. I don't know how that happened. The stream gods smiled on me that day. We'll see if lightning strikes twice when we start doing Twilight Princess again after this one. Oh god, I need so much money. Halfway there, halfway there. I think to this day that is still my most viewed stream. His Twilight Princess mid. It's like the middle of the games that they've released. I think almost exactly. It's the 4th one in the 3D series out of 7 games. If that's the type of mid you're referring to. If you're talking about mid in terms of it being a bad game or an average game, I would definitely say no. I think we need another gritty Zelda game like that, though. I feel like with the way the story is in Zelda, like, these more cheery ones are just, they're not always the vibe, you know? I need to see that metal shit, like Zant snapping his own neck to kill Ganon at the end. Is Link's Adventure the best one? Oh, shit. I think Ocarina of Time is the best one, in my opinion. Yeah, the newest ones are... they're like a mix. Like, yeah, the story's kind of grim, but there's nothing like super metal that happens, like Zant snapping his own neck to kill Ganon. But, you know, maybe I'm just biased to that. Me millionth dollar. There we go. All right. The music is great in this one, though, I will say. Boat sail. Boat. Damn. Rip. Link's Adventure would be so much better if they just added infinite lives, nerfed Death Mountain, and allowed you to choose which skills to increase on leveling up. I don't think I've ever played Link's Adventure. Is that one of the 2D ones? Oh, you don't have to put the sail on a thing. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. One of the only side-scrollers. Isn't Zelda 2 also a side-scroller? Oh, Link's Adventure is Zelda 2? Oh, well then I have played that one. Oh, Minty's risking it all. Oh. Rip. Okay. Then yes, I have played that one. Never beaten it. Oof. 3 L's in a row. Look, all right, if we get to 5 likes, I'll hand out 5k swords to everyone. We're at 3. We just need 2 more. I'll start handing swords back out for likes when we hit certain milestones on it. Yeah, it's rigged for everybody except Ryan somehow. We're at 4. We just need one more. I'm handing out 5K. What is the whack percentage? It's not even like a whack percentage. You just have to get over a 50. Here's a like, save the sword. All right, let me get through this conducting part. And we'll do... Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done this. I think I go Cloudbot, loyalty, add points to everybody, 5K to all viewers. There you go. Y'all should have just got 5K. The legendary Windwaker. That's not true, Stella. What would I just have infinite because I test stuff with it. So if I try and gamble, I bet I lose too. All right. All right. Look, I swear it's not rigged. I only won by literally 1. All right. No, Stella. I see nothing. Ow. Except that bomb in my face. Ow. Speaking of bombs in my face. Also, is the game audio too quiet? You guys want me to turn it up? This is some pretty banger music here. You did get your 5K. When you gambled your 600. Damn. As you're taking your like back. Here. I feel bad that I don't even see your name in here. What? Hold on. Weird. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if that works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There you go. Now you got 10K to play with out of my personal wallet You're so very welcome. Yeah, well, I've got an infinite amount because I'm the stream host, you know? So... I have an infinite amount. It's been a while since we've checked the leaderboard, Stella. You should run that. Yeah, there you go. I still want to know who Happy is a fraud that doesn't deserve #1 in points is. Like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know who that is. They've only got 0.17 hours of watch time. Stella's got the most hours on the channel. I confuse you. What do I do that's confusing? I just play game. How is that confusing? No, an hour and a half. I gotta get off at 9. So I still have an hour. Maybe I misspoke and said half an hour, but I meant an hour and a half. I still think it's my ex-wife because her nickname is Happy on her roller derby team. And she was a moderator on the channel, so I feel like she just gave herself a bunch and then dipped. I don't know why she would change her name to that, but... Okay, there we go. X. Yeah. We're gonna go get Valu. Oh, I know she was for a while because TikTok tells you when people view your profile, and like every couple of days I would get a new profile view from her. Doesn't sound like a dig. It could be. But I don't know how they would have gotten that many points, unless they were watching the stream one day when I gave out 100k to everybody or something. And they just happened to be there right then and there. How long am I streaming for? Another hour. This one's going to be shorter. So I got plans at 9. I always get so lost in here. It's such an easy place to navigate, and I always get so fucking lost. Coffee enema is too hot. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Perchance. Perchance. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Well, you can always rewatch it. It's going to be a shorter one. It'll be a bit more digestible. And we lost progress at the beginning of this one. Go up. There we go. All right. Come on, rotate. Rotate. When did I start streaming? Like tonight or just in general? No, Ryan, we always love your chaotic bullshit. Tonight, I started an hour and 20 minutes ago, so just before 7. God, I don't like this menu. Fumbling my way through the menu. Alex rotating. What aspect ratio do I play on? Because it looks zoomed. I have it stretched to fit the whole screen, so it should be a little bit less, but it's pretty on par with what you should be seeing. It's a tad bit zoomed. I can fix that real quick. I also trimmed the borders down so you guys don't have to see those black lines on the side. There you go. That should be better, yeah? Still might be a little bit zoomed on the bottom. Hold on. There you go. How's that? You would be the one to catch that, Dread. Calling me on my bullshit. I grew up with the black lines too, but we have the technology to make them not exist, so I prefer them not being there. I think it just looks a little bit nicer. Used to be a streamer. Alright, fair enough. Most people don't notice that it's zoomed in like a tad bit. You're like, why is it zoomed in by like 0.3/8 of an inch? It's like, alright, bro. Alright. You caught me. Fucking canceled. God, get around the thingy. There we go. I don't remember this being a pull puzzle at the beginning. I thought you just blew something up and then that was that. Are the dungeons slightly reworked in the HD version? Am I doing a 3-heart run? God, no. Not on Windwaker. I'm not good enough for that. When the game is louder than the streamer. I was actually asking a little bit ago if the audio in the game was too quiet, if you guys wanted to hear the music. But nobody answered, so I just left it. I generally try and keep the game relatively low. I'm sure in the action-y bits it gets pretty loud. It's pretty spot on. All right. Then it shall stay as is. Uppies. Uppies. God, it's got to be so hot in here. Oh my God, let's not test the water on that. Holy fuck. Calm down, Link. Come on in, the lava's fine type shit. Oh my God, we almost died. Imagine audio is hard to get perfect. It's just, it's tough because, like, the only real way to do it, well, I suppose there's probably other ways, but the way that I do it is I just listen to my own stream. And I see if it works all right. But then you have to deal with, like, sometimes double audio. Because I can monitor it through my headset, but then monitoring it picks it up for the stream as well, and then it just gets stuck in an infinite loop, and then sometimes it starts screeching. It's bad. But usually I just have my phone nearby, and I'll just listen to it like I'm a regular viewer, just so I can kind of get an idea for the device. Plus, in my headset, I can just turn the game audio up if I need to. It took me quite a few streams to get it right, and I do remember Dread helping me through it a little bit, telling me when it sounded good and when it was too quiet and all that stuff. Which stream? Oh man, it was a long time ago. I don't remember which stream specifically. You were just, I think it was one of the Windwaker ones actually, and you were like, game audio is too loud or too quiet or something. And we just started, we played with it for a little bit until you were like, yeah, that's good. And now I kind of just have an idea for, depending on the game we're playing, I just know where to adjust it to. For what I just watch the audio spikes on the side of my screen. And I'm like, when it sits there, then it's probably good. Should never hit yellow on OBS. Yeah, the way I have it set up is it never goes past the halfway point. My voice hits yellow, but the game audio never goes past halfway. And it seems to have steered me right. Ouch. My face. I don't like this part of the dungeon. I don't like the birds up here. The birds. Well, that was fucking rude. What if I wanted that? Okay. Holy shit, Stella, did you see that? I used the shield. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh my god, we're fine. I was mashing after the fact. Don't stop. Stop psychoanalyzing my stream. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go turn the filter back on. Hold on. There you go. Now it's gonna be harder for you to hear that. Hold on. Wait a minute. There you go. Now you can't hear it. Oh no, you still can. Weird. Oh well. I'll just put it back to where it was because it works. Am I using a book for my mic? Oh, a boom? Yes, I have a boom on my mic. So I can like move it away and then see, now I'm really, really quiet. So I gotta talk louder. But then I can pull it over here and it's really fucking close. Yeah, boom arms are very, very nice. I can also just adjust the gain on the mic as I'm playing so I can get quieter and louder. Autocorrect's great when it actually works. If it's a simple typo, I can generally piece out what you're trying to say. There's occasional times when somebody gets a typo and it's like, brother, what the fuck did you just say to me? Autocorrect screws you over all the time. I can't think of any, like, notable... Ah, you... What a... Rat! Get out of here. Telemann 5th. That was the weirdest Rocket League match. So, for anyone wondering what Telemann 5th means, the real answer is I have no idea what it means. But me and my friend Ben were playing Rocket League, and we just stomped out this other team, and they voted to forfeit. And one of the guys just says Telemann 5th and then leaves. And to this day, we have no idea what it means. Why can I not pick this up? Why is this rupee unobtainable? Oh yeah, when like you're trying to say you, like the server gives you your food and they're like enjoy and you say you too. We looked it up. We tried to look it up on Google Translate and we typed it in to try and find the origin and we couldn't find it. If somebody can figure out what Telemann 5th means, please let me know, because we can solve this mystery. And I would be ecstatic to be able to tell Ben what it actually means. I hate flying enemies in this game. without having any way to shoot them down, it sucks. Why? Okay, well, at least I landed in lava and not on a solid platform. I'll put a, you know what? I'll put a bounty out on Telemann Fifth. If somebody can tell me what it means, I'll give you 100,000 swords. And you have to give me like a source that I can go confirm. Incentivize, right? Come on out, little guy. I know you're in here. Why can I not bonk? There we go. Got your ass. I can't remember. Do we need this guy to go up with us? Or do we just need to go up, right? I probably should have grabbed him and brought him with, to be honest, but oh well, here we are. No, I didn't need him. Nice. It was spelled just like that, or did he pronounce it? Let me ask Ben real quick. Let me ask Ben, because he knows exactly how it was spelled. I don't think that's how it was. I think it was 2 L's, but he's responding right now. Okay, here we go. I got it right here. What? Where's my chat? Here we go. So it was spelled exactly like this. That's what it is. We need to know what that means. I'm pretty sure after it was said, he like wrote it down in his notepad because we were so baffled. Fifth means flex it Friday. What are we flexing on Friday, though? The Telemann? If you guys can find it, I'm going to be so happy. It's been months and we just reference it for fun, and we still have no idea what it means. You found it. Okay. What does it mean? I'm gonna need a link, too, so I can verify. And it's gotta like make sense for what the match. I mean, it doesn't have to make sense for what the match was. He could have just fucking said it because he thought it was funny. But I'm hoping it has some sort of reference to them getting stomped out. Oh, is it not going to let you put the link in there? Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can read what your last message said in the chat thing here. Except it's really difficult to see on this background. I can't see it anymore, it's gone. Alright, hold on. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. It means super gay. That would make sense. I'll accept that answer. It wouldn't be the first time we've been called that on Rocket League when we beat somebody that bad. Our team name on Rocket League is literally the Bikini Bottom Soy Boys, so it would make sense. Good stuff. We thought it might be French, but we couldn't find anything on it. But then again, we didn't type in French slang, so... Oh! Oh my god. I somehow... That was a crazy landing. I don't know how I just pulled that off. Fifth was obvious French for one. Yeah, that's why we were looking for French, but we couldn't, like, nothing we searched came up with anything. Alright. Fuck me, I guess. I didn't want a platform to spawn there anyway. Oh. Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me! You good, buddy? No. No, he is not. There we go. Isn't the way we're supposed to get down there is like we cut all these? Yeah. So wait. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, you know what? There's a room down below that I think we needed the grappling hook for. Perchance? Yeah. Here it is. I remember there being a room with like platforms and stuff. Gillette Fusion 5s are so nice. Well, that's a very big, stark shift in conversation. We went from talking about French slang for super gay to Gillette Fusion 5. You ever had somebody shave? Well, I'm sure people have done all sorts of crazy shit while watching my stream. I wouldn't be surprised if people would be fucking in the background, with me in the background. I can set the mood for that. What songs do you like to listen to while doing it? Oh, I don't listen to songs. I just listen to Night. The fuck's a Night? I just like hearing Link scream in the background, that's all, you know? Don't roll in the thing. You're not even trying to make a laugh, it's just mad casual. We're not super serious around here. Occasionally I play competitive games, but that's very occasionally. And the only one that I really play is Rocket League. How? Wait. Stop it. There. There we go. Okay. The only other, like, online PvP game I really play anymore is Star Citizen. Actually had one of my very first PvP encounters last night, and I fucking smacked 2 people up. Good times. And then we got bombed by somebody, so that was cool. But before that, I killed 2 people. In a game. FBI in a game. I've said some wild shit. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they were listening. Have I tried Breath of the Wild Manhunt? I haven't, but I've done Breath of the Wild multiplayer. The Manhunt could be fun, though. Where the fuck's the boss room? 3rd floor. The 3rd floor. Am I stupid? This is only the second floor. What? Okay, so that right there takes me up to the third floor. Wait, but so does out here. I'm lost. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's got to be this way. I wonder if I can actually make this jump. Damn. That would have been cool if I could have made that. I just went way too far. God damn it. I don't see any other way to go down there, though. Do I backtrack? I must backtrack. I've been talking to you guys. I haven't been paying attention to what we're doing. It's got to be back this way, though. That's got to be why you go back up. Beam me up, Scotty. Thank you. It's probably something out here, right? Maybe. No, that goes back up. Wait. Yes, it is this way. I figured it out in the end. We always get there. Skyward Sword is going to be a little rough. But... is this it? Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. Damn. Have you even won a gamble tonight? Streamlabs is not being kind to you. Or maybe you're on him. I'm gonna crash out over gambling. You wouldn't be the first person to crash out over my gambling system. We had to ban somebody for it. Because they were so bad. They started bitching at Ryan. Like it was Ryan's fault. You remember that, Stella? The gaming cube? He was livid that he kept losing. He's like, you need to fix your gambling system, blah, blah, blah. Ryan, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, Ryan. Come on now. I stepped right into the lava. It's pretty much a running gag that Ryan takes all the good rolls. Yo, what's going on, Captain? How you doing tonight? I don't think this was 6 hearts. I'm doing it again. I hope you know that. Oh, cats are sleeping on top of you? Yeah. You live there now until they decide to move in the next 16 hours. Alright, there goes your hopes and dreams of a 3-heart run, Stella. That section of the Skyward Sword streams took like an extra 4 hours. Because I refused to heal. I feel like... Oh, excuse me. I feel like the only way to do it again, to play Skyward Sword again, is I have to beat him on 6 hearts. No, I'm not stubborn. I was going to heal, and then you fucking gaslit me. I was going to sit on the chair, and you said, yeah, you go sit on that chair. You know you can't do it with 6 hearts. So I was like, fuck you. I'm doing it with 6 hearts. Taking this bird's ball. Yeah, give me that. Rip. I wasn't paraphrasing, Stella. That was word for word what you said. No, you definitely were like, you know you can't do it with just 6 hearts. You definitely challenged me on that one. Joke's on you, though. I beat it. It's just hella gaslighting. Stella definitely insulted me and said I couldn't do it with 6 hearts. I'm sure there will be much more gaslighting during the Skyward Sword streams, so I'm not looking forward to it. That's my least favorite Zelda game. Only ever beaten it one time, and it was on stream. Let me in the boat. Let me in the boat. I request entry to the boat. Bro, what is going on? Oh my god. I have to turn it first. Damn, A-Ball just don't want to answer you. I wasn't paying attention, and I just made the wind go the way I didn't want it to go. South. There we go. I have to imagine it'll be better in this version, right? Maybe, hopefully. Streamlabs sometimes just get sassy, and it's like the robot from SpongeBob when when Plankton put SpongeBob's brain in it, and he's like, "Go make me a Krabby Patty." I don't really feel like it. Oh yeah, that explains it. 8-Ball just a sassy bitch tonight. Oh, the nighttime Luigi raid. What's going on, guys? How you doing? How you doing? What were you all playing tonight? Appreciate that raid. Yo, Star Gamer. Nighttime Luigi raid? Hell yeah, let's go. How you all doing tonight? The Link's Awakening remake. Night? No, I'm Night with an E. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Star Gamer. Happy to have you guys in here. This month we're doing all the Zelda games in order before the end. All the 3D Zelda games in order before the end of the month. We finished Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in the last 3 days, and we're on to Windwaker, so moving on through the list, and we're ending it with Tears of the Kingdom before the end of the month, hopefully. So, hey Griffin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Welcome. Dark Link, how you doing? Am I even going the right way? I'm staring at chat now. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going south. 8-Ball is throwing sass around tonight. And Darklink with the 5 gifted. Let's go. All of them. All of them. Ooh, Thunder got one. I always love... Oh, is it like way off screen here? What? Why is it way down there? There we go. It's always funny when you donate subscribe or members, because it's just like a bunch of people that we never see in here. And the $1.99 from Minty, let's go. I appreciate that, guys. Darklink's doing a similar challenge to me as well. He's doing the 2D Zelda game, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you follow him as well. He's got the 2D side down, I got the 3D side. So you can get the best of both. And Nighttime, you do a lot of Zelda stuff too, don't you? I know you're a big fan of Twilight Princess, which is the next one on the list. That is our next game we're going through. And Stargamer with the sub. Hell yeah, guys. I appreciate it. And now we're getting shot at. Yep, there you go. If you guys want to see the 2D Zelda game stuff, there's Dark Links. You want to get Luigi's for me too, Stella, and then that way he does. He also does Zelda. He does a lot of Mario stuff, and they're both fun. I was in there with Dark Link when he's. I think Dark Link's doing Zelda 2 right now. Playing that again real soon too. Hell yeah. I've only ever beaten that one like 2 or 3 times, so it's still fairly like, What am I trying to say? It's not like in my mind. Like I don't know it by heart like I do Ocarina of Time. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I got you guys. Oh my god, I'm still messing up my controls because I'm not used to this controller. Alright. Alright, we should have just enough time to get in here and hopefully get the leaf before we gotta hop off for the evening. I'm sorry this one's a little bit shorter, but the plans... I'm making... Yeah, all 4 of those. I don't know the 2Ds at all. I would not be able to do that. Alright, no worries, Luigi. Appreciate the raid. You have a good one. We're getting ready to end it here as well. Because I got plans tonight. But I'm hoping we can get through to the leaf. I'm also a bit ahead of schedule for where I thought I'd be. I didn't think we'd be done with Majora's Mask by now. Well, I'm gonna be playing Star Citizen at some point because my friends have to get off, and then I'm also gonna go out and get dinner. And then next week, when's Valentine's Day next week? Because that night I'm also gonna be. It'll either be a later stream or. Where's my calendar app? What? Okay, Valentine's Day's on Saturday next week, so that won't interfere. But got to surprise the girly. Got to surprise the girlfriend. However, I might throw in a Saturday stream this week, just because I want to really make sure that I'm ahead of the curve on some of these games. You have no Valentine's plans? That's all right. Sometimes it's nice to just chill at home. Like, that's what I did for Christmas. I didn't go anywhere for Christmas. I just chilled at home, watched Stranger Things, and that was that. Ordered myself a pizza. It's a good time. Turning legal age where I am from Wednesday, can finally buy my own Deku Leaf. I'm not even going to question it, Minty. I'm glad you got your Deku Leaf. There's definitely pros and cons to being single, and there's pros and cons to being in a relationship. I guess it just depends on what you want in life. It is nice when you're single and you don't like really have to ask anyone's permission for anything or run it by anyone. You can just be like, I can go do that. I mean, it is a holiday made for retail, which is why I don't usually buy into like the Valentine's stuff. But go get dinner, go get food, go hang out, go spend time with each other. I don't feel like getting food is like indicative of it being specifically Valentine's Day. It's just that's something I would do on my own anyway. Makar! Where's my Makar plushie? I gotta bust out the Makar plushie for this playthrough. should love the people, show the people that you love all the time, not just one day a year. Yeah. Honestly, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't buy into all like the like, oh, get chocolates, get flowers, all this. It's like, no, I don't feel like that's really necessary. I can go hang out with somebody, or just do something a little extra for them here and there. But I don't like the retail aspect of it. You and Brizzy still haven't done anything over a decade because of the retail push. Yeah, it is a very materialistic holiday. It, or that's what they try and push it for, which I think is not the greatest. But that's not another one. Hey, that sucked. Nobody saw that. Got cheated on. Yeah, that definitely destroys trust. Help with the dishes, cleaning out, careful going to eat it. Yeah, nah, it's the little things over time. How do I get? I don't remember how to get up here. I'm stupid. I need to actually pay attention for a second. Oh, I do the same thing for Halloween. After Halloween's up and they have all those big, like, jumbo bags of candy, you bet your ass I'm in the fucking clearance section. Well, I can tell you you're not worthless, Captain. You're definitely not worthless. And fuck that bitch for making you feel that way. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'll say one more thing. There's a special place in hell for cheaters. You guys ever eat those, like, Valentine's Day hearts that just taste like you're eating sidewalk chalk? Alright, we got the Deku Leaf. It is 8:55. I think this is the good stopping point. Yeah, it's a reflection of that person, not you. So... Don't ever think you're worthless, because you're not. Alright, we're gonna get over here. We're gonna keep playing Everything's Okay. I do have to go. I would love to keep playing, but I do have to go. So we're gonna hit... Actually, let's go out this door so it saves us in the right spot. The chalk cigarettes. Yeah, and you could, like, blow in them and it would, like, puff out, like, sugar smoke. Those were fun. Because I have to go do stuff, Minty. That's what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I'll try and throw something in tomorrow. No promises that it'll be tomorrow, but Dippin' Dots were good. Your Spider-Man Sig candies. I don't remember the Spider-Man ones. I just remember the chalk ones you could puff into and it made it look like you were smoking. But anyway, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. We made pretty good progress for 2 hours. I think we can have this beat by Tuesday of next week. If I don't throw in a weekend stream. If I do it on Saturday, if we stream this tomorrow, or Sunday, we could beat it by Monday. If not, it'll definitely be Tuesday. But I really do want to get ahead of it, so it's pretty likely that a stream is going to happen this weekend. No, you're good, Darklink. You're good. You have a good one too, Cap'n. But yeah, so if I go live this weekend, I'll put a post up like an hour or two before I do go live. That way you guys have an update. Because I know YouTube doesn't always push out notifications, but I would expect it would be kind of towards the afternoon like usual. But yeah, we'll get through Wind Waker. We'll move on to Twilight Princess, and then the dreaded Skyward Sword. I'm gonna have to force myself to play that. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. So anyway, I appreciate all of you guys. You are not worthless. Don't let people tell you that you are. And if they tell you that, send them my way. Tell them to come in here and I don't know. We'll have Ryan ask 8-Ball weird questions until they feel uncomfortable enough to leave. But yeah, I do have the Switch version, and you'll see why it grinds my gears. But anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. Appreciate the rates tonight. Appreciate the member donations, Dark Link and Luigi, for those two, and then the donation from Minty. But yeah, I got to head out. So you guys have a good rest of your night. And if I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you on Monday. Peace out, guys.